Kathy Kress again. I'm doing my YouTube channel, Geriatric Care 1, and we have been doing private duty home care. Should you and how do you add geriatric care management, which makes you a concierge service? And right now I'm going to do your critical success factors, and this is a playlist. It's the 12th segment of the playlist. And the first critical success factor is your mission. And your mission needs to show that you are 100% clear that you're serving high-end clients. And that needs to be in your mission. Because that's who really can pay for geriatric care management, or actually home care long-term. And your value proposition has to be clear as well, that you really want to lead yourself to long-term clients. And geriatric care management clients can stay 10, 12 years, really, if you're delivering a great product and you're doing it really well. The family really comes to depend upon you. So that needs to be your value proposition. Training is another part of your critical success factor, and I've talked a lot about that. And I covered hiring a geriatric care manager in playlist in the sixth part of this YouTube playlist. And you need to teach your geriatric care manager, they need to come in knowing this, a customer engagement model. And what that means is how do they basically deliver the best services to this client because they're high end, and how do they show them that in the initial contact, and how then do they deliver it all along the way, because this has to be a full excellent service that is designed for a high-end client. And so a customer engagement model really needs to be there, and you need to define that and then teach this, or your version of it, to the geriatric care manager, because you want to be able to keep the customer. It's not just getting them, it's keeping them. You need to satisfy the customer, and entitled families can be hard to satisfy. You need to increase the revenue that you're taking in through all these customers. That's customer engagement. You need to retain your customer. You don't want them to fire you. And how do you do it? You do it through excellent concierge services. And so that needs to be a part of your that's a critical success factor. That's why it's going to work. Managing the success in the billing is really, really important. So you have to assign appropriate caseloads to this geriatric care manager. They can't have 50 clients. You can't deliver high-end, high-intensity care to anybody at 50 clients. When I first started social work, I had 500. I could see them once a year, excuse me. Can't do that. So you need to figure out the level of cases that each geriatric care manager can handle. Not only just the cases, but the intense cases, 24 hours, might be a little bit different than medication management. So that's a critical success factor. You need to figure this out. The technology to do that, that's another critical success factor too, because if you're delivering a high-end service and to high-end clients, you have to have the technology to get back to them right away, to meet their needs. There can't be delays. You can't have a customer calling and saying, well, my mother fell and it took 2 days for you to call me. Can't do that. And then you need financial management, and that means in your agency you need to have what you call and maybe you already do, a signed service agreement before you even start services. And that signed service agreement needs to collect a deposit, because you already know if you're staffing a 24-hour case and you don't have a deposit and somebody walks out on you, you need a deposit to cover that. You also need prompt invoicing, and I talked about that before. You have to invoice probably every 2 weeks, to keep your cash flow going. And so financial management, astute financial management, is a critical success factor. So I will see you next time. Always go to my website, kathypress.com, and thanks for watching.